Hey SHEEN family, I'm Anasia Obioha and I am here on SHEEN Talk Exclusive LA Edition, and I'm joined by Janiyah, who is an R&B artist recently signed to Epic Records. If you haven't heard Janiyah's music, it's very sensual. Is that what you want to do? Like, is that how you would describe most of your music? Is it very sensual, sexy? Like, what's your vibe?
It really depends on my mood, because like I'm not a robot. I don't have just one emotion, you know, so I'm not always sexual, I'm not always vulnerable. Like, I have a fun side, I also have a ratchet side, you know what I'm saying?
Now that you're signed to Epic, what kind of music are you working on, or what can we expect from you?
I just got done working on my first EP. It's called Sad Girl Hours. The way the EP is set up, it's set up kind of like in a story mode to take you like kind of like what females go through when we go through kind of like our depressing stages of after a breakup, or you know, trying to find self-love and like, you know.
And how do you deal with that? I mean, because everybody kind of deals with it in different ways. You're still very young. What are you, like 22?
24.
24.
I got that for real blood, you know, I look young. Let me stop. But how I would deal with it was probably like write music, or like simply for me was watch anime. I would go into like my fantasy world.
Is that how you got started writing music? Was it an outlet for you and then you just realized you were talented at it?
I don't know, it's like, I used to want to be a backup dancer, but then like when Rihanna came out with Umbrella and I seen her and I was like, okay, yep, that's what I want to do. I want to be her. Nice. So it's like, that's like kind of fueled it from like middle school.
So Rihanna's who really inspired you? Mm-hmm. Okay. Great. Who else inspires you, or were there other influences?
Mainly, see, I'm adopted. My mom's 67, so I grew up listening to Toni Braxton, Phyllis Hyman.
That real music.
Yeah. So like, I didn't hear like about Beyonce till like I got to like going into like high school, because my mom wouldn't let me listen to it.
Deep. So you were listening to like soulful music.
Yeah.
And that's really influenced your music that you have out now.
Yeah.
The music you have coming out is going to be released when?
We haven't got a release date soon though, because we just finished up the last song. Everything's mixed and mastered and ready to go.
And you're in studio right now working on some stuff. Okay.
Yes.
Did you see yourself being here, being able to, you know, you're signed to Epic, which is huge. Is that what you wanted? Was that your goal?
Yeah, it's just, I feel like there's certain things in life, like, you know what you're meant to do. And it's like, I had like college scholarships to like Clemson for like sports. And all right,
you knew that
yeah, I just knew, like, you know, so I started stripping to pay. I bought my own studio time. I bought my own studio equipment, and I learned how to record myself. Like, I recorded Pretend last year in my second bedroom in my apartment in the corner.
And what was it like? You just came off tour, right? This was your first tour?
Ever.
Okay. What was it like? You're so young and you're already like traveling the world and doing all these things. What is that like?
Honestly, like I said, I used to be a stripper. So it's a different feeling from, I used to get naked for random strangers. So I'm like, okay, if you want me to get on stage with my clothes on the scene, that's way more easier. So I wasn't nervous.
I would say so.
It was like, oh, that's nothing compared to like, oh.
But did you ever feel like you were like living out of a suitcase, living on the road, or was it just, you know, you were just having fun?
I felt like I was just having fun. Like, it was something that I always wanted to do. I felt like, you know, I feel like there's just certain things in life, you know, where you see yourself. I feel like my manifestation, like I always saw myself being there. I didn't know how I was gonna get there, but I was like, I felt it. So like the first time, like for me going on stage and I grabbed the mic and I hear the crowd, it was like, oh, this is exactly what I knew it was gonna be.
Yeah. So you have an amazing voice. Can we just get just a little tease?
I wish I was her, so you would love me more. I wish that you could see that I was everything you needed.
Well, thank you. That was beautiful. Where can people find you, follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram at WowJaniyah.
Well, thank you, Janiyah.
Thank you so much
It was
for having
so great to meet you. Looking forward to your music and following you and seeing all the great things you have in store. Thank you.
Thank you.